Well, hello there, everybody. How are we this evening? Hope y'all had a good week. I hope y'all are ready to talk about some fun stuff. I'm ready to talk about some fun stuff. We got some DC talk, Superman. Since I'm not in negotiation with Marvel, I can actually show those set photos from Daredevil, unlike Josh. So we'll actually look at those. And we got a lot of Star Wars to talk about, folks. Much Star Wars. And no, I'm not ignoring what's in chat. I'm just electing to deal with it in a couple minutes. But, yeah. It's going to be a fun stream tonight, folks. It's going to be good times. Because it's Saturday night. You got your sip. Or you got your smoke. And we're leaned back. We're relaxed. We've all smashed the like button. And we're ready to get nerdy. Right here. Right now. On the Saturday Night Chill. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Saturday Night Chew. How are you? Justin. Just want to say this. Bad Batch Season 3 is mid. Glad I got that out of my chest. I feel better now. Well, I'm glad you feel better, brother. And glad to see you and Daniel and Brooke and David and Myrrh, who just wanted to let me know that she made sure she got out of the tub to watch my show because she hates missing it. I really appreciate that. And I will require photographic proof. Just kidding. Anyway, I believe you. And thank you. What about your submissive? I mean your husband. What's he doing? How is everybody? Justin already said he's feel better because, he got some Bad Batch catharsis going. Respect. Yes, we are glad we can be here for you, Justin. Daniel's correct. Oh, he's twisting right now. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I'm glad everyone's doing good. Ow. Damn shoulder. Ugh. Rotator cuff damage is a pain, literally and figuratively. Yeah. Yes. Oh, today was Ashley's birthday dinner, and we got to eat sushi. Sushi's yummy. I likes me some sushi. It was good sushi too. Oh, so good. So good. Watch some Dragon Ball Super. Playing a bit of Mass Effect for Brooke. Nice. Mass Effect. Is that like a survival kind of thing? Third person-y thing like Fallout and whatnot, or is that an FPS? I cannot recall off the top of my head right now. Yeah. Definitely sushi for the win, Daniel. Yummy sushi, says Murr, for sure. Rob says happy birthday. Super popular sci-fi classic game series, yeah. Yeah. You know, son of a bitch. That's better. RPG like Dragon Age, but in space. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll have to check that out at some point. Possibly. Of course, I barely play the one questing game I have, so it'd probably be a waste of time for me to get it, at least at this point. At least at this point. Okay, so, alright, cool. I got that there, I got that there. We'll try this one thing here one more time, and then we will get into some stuff. Go clicky. Why are you not connecting? Justin, are you in there? Or are you busy shooting somebody with me in the background? Because I could use your help in the Chizat real quick. I don't know why this is what is this poo? I don't need this poo. That's all. Why? I'm sending it to you. Pretty sure. I got this to work last time, but now it's not working. Love Bad Batch this week. Super dark, and they didn't shoot Batcher. Yeah, that was good. I would have been a little pissed at Filoni. I mean, at least not before the finale, anyway. You know. At that point, you know, it's it's the season finale, or it's the series finale, so anyone's up to die at that point. Okay, well, that's going through. That's lame. Huh. So strange. Also, like the split X-Men this week. Yes, I did, sir. So I'm trying to get the stupid YouTube studio to work, and like, I checked my stream on my phone, and obviously you guys are participating, so it's going out. But like, I'm trying to do the whole back end thing so I can play in chat and like put up polls, but it's not grabbing what I'm sending from I'm quiet. How am I quiet? I have all my volumes turned up. Maybe not that one. Is that any better? Because that pot's all the way up. And that pot's all the way up. I don't know. I don't want technical problems right now. Piss me off. But yeah, why are you not hooking up to the stream I'm sending? Don't get frustrated. That's when accidents happen. What the hell are you talking about? Only every time. Why are you no data? I'm sending you data, you motherfucker. Why are you not recognizing what I'm sending you? I'm already sending it to you. What a bitch. Sounds okay to you? Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad I sound alright to somebody. Add electrons to the list of things that don't listen. Right. Daniel says my volume is all the way up, but I can hear you. What the fuck? Okay, because I got the volume on this all the way up, I got the volume on my board all the way up, and I got the volume all the way up in fucking Streamlabs here. So what the hell? Got the... Yeah, no, I want that there, because if I do that, then that's going to happen, right? Yep, that's what's going to happen, okay. Got my mic all the way up in that one, too. And that all the way up. You're on the correct device. Yeah, definitely, that's the right device. Yeah, I don't know why I'm running quiet, because all my settings are maxed. So, I don't know. Operator error? Yeah, probably, but the error is going to continue because the operator can't figure out what the fuck he did or did not do. Oh, well. Oh, well. So, anybody do anything fun this week? Anybody? Before we get into stuff, tell me about how you guys are doing. What'd you guys do? Anything fun? Input volume is very fickle from what I hear. Yes. Most inputs are fickle, if you think about it. Yep, that's in there pretty securely. Oh, well. Yeah, well. Kid and you guys shared fart stories over dinner? Respectable. That was weird. Oh, dear Lord. Daniel Fisher. Daniel Fisher. Damn it. Brooke loved Bad Batch and X-Men 97. Hell yeah. X-Men 97 was cool. And we will be talking about that, of course, as well. Amongst the things that I have planned on speaking on. Most assuredly. All right, so let us get into this, and let me project, so maybe that'll help. I'll just go full radio. Good morning, Vietnam. Okay, I'm done with that part. And R.I.P. Robin Williams always, because holy shit. Lost a treasure when that happened. All right, so the first thing I wish to discuss and get out of the way, because it's still the least relevant, because it's not happening until next year, is some DC news. And that is, very early this week, I think it was Monday, and I have an article pulled up here. David says, Robert, I'm just amazed someone got their kids to sit down with them. I mean, that's valid. That's valid. One moment, please. All right. But yeah, that is kind of a modern miracle at this point, David. That is for sure. Brooke finished on the Netflix, the Daredevil 1 and 2. Yeah. Jessica Jones 1. Yeah. Luke Cage season 1. Yeah. Those are all good. I mean, if you're like me and you're just like, I have to watch it all at least once, then yeah, watch Iron Fist. But, I mean, if you just remember that Danny Rand exists and the Hand exists, then, you know, you can probably skip it, even going into the Defenders show, the team-up show. Because, honestly, Netflix Iron Fist was weak as fuck. Like, that one came out kind of like Disney made it, honestly. So... yeah, I like Luke Cage. I like Jessica Jones. That's like pretty much the order, right? Ooh, you haven't watched Punisher yet on there, though, Brooke? Oh, bro, you got to watch Punisher. A lot of people, like, put that low on their list of their of the Netflix Marvel. I'm not sure why. Because they're awesome. They are awesome. All right, so... no time to finish all the rest of the stuff before the new Daredevil. Oh, yeah, you got plenty of time, because that still ain't coming out till fucking next year. So, right? Yeah, Born Again's next year. Yeah. Although it did come out. Well, never, we'll get to that. All right, so, beginning of the week, Monday-ish. Known scooper, Can We Get Some Toast, who I don't know, actually I think I figured out today, he put all his shit behind a paywall, even though I'm following on Twitter, which is why I'm not seeing all this crap. And, of course, my time's not going to, you know, repost any of that shit because they're the same person. They're not going to cut their own money off. So, anyway. Oh, yeah, I have this pulled up. Whoa. This came from Looper. Said, according to new reports about James Gunn's upcoming Superman film, an alternate version of Superman known as Ultraman will appear in the DC universe as the creation of a major supervillain. Scooper, Can We Get Some Toast reports that Ultraman, the Twisted Earth 3 Man of Steel and member of the Crime Syndicate villain team, is allegedly set to make his live-action debut in Superman. The paywalled Instagram report says Lex Luthor, played by Nicholas Hoult, will successfully clone Superman, played by David Gordon-Sweat, in the film. However, instead of creating Bizarro, who was previously rumored to appear in the movie, the U logo-wearing Kryptonian clone will be a much deadlier version of the hero. And then the rest of this is just talking about Ultraman. But, so that was like the big old story, right? Right. Now, obviously, that is a switch because Ultraman, as mentioned in the article, is from Earth 3. He was the analog to Superman on Earth 3. And, you know, obviously, if he's linked something called the Crime Syndicate, he was an evil analog to Superman on Earth 3. So, obviously, his origin is being adjusted. But, of course, you know, the internet's like, oh, sweet. And then, you know, all the gun stands are like, oh, Gun's going to be debunking this in a few days. And, of course, they were right. Because James Gunn dropped the following yesterday, actually. James Gunn saith, the primary protagonist of Superman is shockingly Superman. The main villain of Superman is shockingly Lex Luthor. I don't know where all the stuff is coming from that it's something other than this. There are so many stories coming out every day, it's difficult to deal with, and every time I strike something down, I'm giving it attention. So, I'll say again, don't believe anything unless you see it here. And why would you want to know everything before the movie comes out anyway? Because we're nosy, motherfucker. That's why. We are nosy. And yes, here's the thing, though. His use here of the word main, because wasn't nobody saying Ultraman was going to replace Lex Luthor as the main villain. The reports were that Lex is creating him. So, yeah, Lex is going to be the main villain, whether there be Ultraman or not. So, if you, like, really read it, instead of applying your own context and read the words, he didn't debunk a motherfucking thing. Because he said the main villain of Superman. And yes, that report about Ultraman never says that Lex is not the main villain. They're saying Lex clones Superman, and then 6 said clone on him. That's it. So, now, how familiar are you guys with the comic version of Ultraman, and do you think this is a good idea if true, which, again, James Gunn didn't actually debunk shit, so more than likely it probably is, because Toast is pretty good. But what do y'all think? Y'all think James is just, you know, trying to throw people off the track using very carefully worded shit? And do you like the Ultraman character in general? And do you think it's cool that he's probably in the movie? And do you mind the adjustment of his origin? What say you, chat? Because personally, I like the idea of an Ultraman clone. I don't mind the fact that he's not from Earth 3. Because I have a feeling that Gunn's going to skip Crisis on 2 Earths. And his first Crisis will be the Infinite Earths. And if they're going this route with Ultraman, then that kind of lends, you know, about that much credence to that theory of mine. About that much right there. Brooke says, I think there's a Superman art called Superman Injustice, which is pretty cool as well. Yes. Yeah, I haven't actually read the Injustice run, but, you know, just based off the video game, yeah, sickness. What up, Griff? What up, Griff? Oh, you don't know much about him? Well, then, the article goes over him a little bit. But, yeah, so Earth 3 basically had an evil version of the Justice League. And they were, of course, Ultraman as the evil Superman. And then there was Johnny Quick, who was the Flash's analog. Owlman for Batman, who is voiced very menacingly by James Woods in the DC animated version. Power Ring instead of Green Lantern, and Superwoman instead of Wonder Woman. And, of course, they opened up the super title by making Superman Ultraman. Yes, the team sparred with Justice League and the JSA before being wiped out during Crisis on Infinite Earths. Oh, they brought him back for the New 52, playing key parts in the Forever Evil and Darkseid War events. And more recently, the Crime Syndicate returned with Ultraman and some of its members teaming up with Amanda Waller in her ongoing quest to take down the Justice League. So, yeah. TLDR is he's an alternate Earth evil version of Superman. So basically, yeah. Basically, take Superman and remove all his ethics, and that's Ultraman. Pretty much. Daniel Fish says Ultraman hasn't been tackled, so I feel there's a good degree of room for interpretation for the DCU. He hasn't. Well, he's been tackled in animation. The Justice League Crisis on Two Earths is actually pretty good. I've watched it. So, but yeah, in live action, no, has not been tackled at all. Rob says, I don't care really. DC needs to build to a purpose. I'm still waiting for one. Well, yeah. Well, we're still waiting for the new DCU to start. And I believe that is with Creature Commandos. And doesn't that come out next month? Does that come out in May? Somebody help me out with that if you do not mind, please. Oh, and then, of course, Daniel says live action. Yes. Rob says a fifth or sixth iteration of any crisis is unnecessarily derivative. Yeah, I don't really need them building it. Well, yeah, there are other storylines they can do besides Crisis ones. Didn't Gunn make Brightburn? Yes, he did. That was his movie. And I still haven't actually watched that, but that was with evil kid Superman. Ultraman is evil grown-up Superman. Which I know you know. Yeah, that was Brightburn. Don't know why I still haven't gotten around to watching that. I really need to. But anyway, yeah. So, like personally, I think that's cool. And there was a couple other scoopers talking about how Corn Sweat it's looking like Corn Sweat's going to play two roles in the movie. So, I mean, and I saw that before this whole Ultraman thing popped off. So, if you put those two together and the fact that Gunn has repeatedly lied before and in that last debunking didn't actually debunk a motherfucking thing, I'm inclined to believe it. David B says, Owlman doesn't sound very evil. What does he do? Drive past you and hoot his horn? Great. David B and Daniel Fisher. If I had any of those nifty little clips set up, it would be the Namodians from Phantom Menace going, what? This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Griff says, Owlman is a beast, way darker than Batman. Oh, yeah. That is for sure. Like I said, I haven't actually read Crisis on Two Earths, but I watched the animated adaptation. And yeah, Owlman is a complete fucking sociopath. That is 100% for sure. Total sociopath. Yeah, is that legal? I will make it legal. So, that's really it for the DC news, but of course, so is Batman. Yeah, I mean, going around and beating the absolute shit out of people all the time is definitely antisocial behavior. I don't know if it's full sociopathy, though. Yes, the DC animated film called Injustice. Yeah, that's like if you have access to Max, I don't know if it's like all of the stuff, but they have a shit ton of the DC animated Justice League stuff. And I've watched a chunk of it to this point. The Justice League stuff and the animated Batman stuff. I haven't worked my way through the entire series yet because I'm a slacker. The animated series, that is. But, yeah, there's a lot of Justice... Fucking Justin. Mid-batch. So there's a sociopathic spectrum? Kinda. I mean, there's a difference between having antisocial behavior syndrome and being an actual fucking sociopath. The difference is Batman and Owlman, basically. So. Yep. Yep. So, but yeah, that's all I got for the DCs. Anybody have any further thoughts? Because if not, we shall move on to the next one. The next one. Which I thought I had pulled up, but did not. Oops. Oopsie. Was it this one? Tell me you have the... Okay, yep, that's dope. That's dope. That isn't all of them. Damn it. Where's the other ones? This one? I don't care about the Charlie Cox ones. I want the ones with the cop, damn it. Rawr. Yeah, I'll probably just have to Google those specifically. Oh, fuck off, deadline. Just fuck right off. Okay, well, he's definitely going to be taking on Bullseye and some there's a bunch of Bullseye. Who cares about that shit? Where's the one with homie in the fucking Punisher getup? Alright, well, I'll just have to look that up on another thing. Get back to the cool ones. Yep. Alright, so we got some Daredevil Born Again set photos, and evidently they wrapped filming this week as well, so hell yeah. But, bam! We got these cool, get some signals like this shot right here is sick. Fuck your articles. Wow. Oh, look, it's a bloodied up Frank Castle. Imagine the surprise. But yeah, tell me this looks badass as shit. Oh, same shot panned out farther. Nice. Those two discussing something. Give me a good... I want a good close-up of Charlie. Oh, yeah, here's a good shot. That's the new suit. Look at that. I like that it's a little bit brighter, actually. I wouldn't mind it being a little more streamlined through the torso, but then again, you know. Rob says, I don't hate DC, really. I think I got an unfair live-action shake when Truth, Justice, and all that stuff got it canceled. Then DC overreacted. There's amazing stories, but not as relevant or translatable to today's audience. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that, Shizzle. Thought there was a good one close up to his face. All right, you know what? Those kind of suck. Fuck Deadline. Variety's pictures. They didn't have as many, but one was better. There's a good one. There's a good close-up of Charlie cut. Maybe not. What the fuck? I find these pictures and then I lose them and then I find them again. This much. Ugh. Comic book movie. But where's the picture? God dang it, all the crap. Yes, we know. We know, but what about... Oh, what was that one cop's name? Oh, maybe it's this one. Oh, I hate fucking bounding into comics, though. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, this one right here. Jeremy Earl is Officer Cole North. Now, what's funny is he's got this whole Daredevil thing on, but this patch here, which I might be able to zoom in on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Can I zoom? No. But, ooh, actually, if I do that, I will. Alright, as close as I can get. But anyway, this patch here, even though he's wearing a Punisher vest right here, is it says Anti-Vigilante Task Force or something on it. So whatever's going on, he is acting as part of Wilson Fisk's Anti-Vigilante Task Force as part of the Dark Reign run. So Rob says Marvel has always been more in touch and grounded. True. Griff says, any confirmation on DD getting the black suit? Not that I have seen. At this point, it's still just a rumor, and any image I've seen has been generated rather than an actual photograph. Any news on when I'm doing my next live with Harrison Quest? No one's hit me up about that. I need to get after them. So, but yeah, so, and this guy in the comics was very anti-vigilante, so the fact that he's part of this makes sense. It would appear that him and the rest of the guys on his force, on his Teemo team here, don't get off of there, close, cancel, close. These guys in the background are also part of the whole same thing, but oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Open image. There we go. That's the one. Yeah. So now, eventually in the comics, this guy ends up being all right with the Punisher or vigilantes in general, but obviously for now, he's definitely staying true to the character, and it looks like him and his squad are going to be attempting to frame the Punisher and make him look worse to the public, which of course would naturally be part of Mr. Fisk's evil plan. So, but yeah, so we got those nice, more close shots of Daredevil suit with the glowing red eyes. Because we were wondering when the first shot, those the lenses on that mask looked whack, but obviously they're there to do something cool with them during the finished product. They're going to do something awesome in post, or at least what they think is going to be awesome in post anyway. But we'll see. So I mean, it's fairly obvious by now whether they've actually announced it. They're fucking doing Devil's Reign in Daredevil. There's like obvious no way around it. The way that the post-credit scene in Echo, you know, the fact that we've got cops running around with a patch that says anti-vigilante task force. I mean, what more do you fucking need? We're getting Devil's Reign, folks, and it's going to be sick. And don't forget, we also have, what was his stupid ass name? Bullseye running around, and Muse. Isn't Muse still supposed to be a bad guy in Daredevil Born Again? Let me check on this. I thought there was a picture. What is this? Lou Taylor Pucci in a top secret role. Who the fuck is this guy? Yeah, we knew about him. Knew about that. But where's the fucking Muse story? I literally Googled Muse specifically. And I haven't gotten one thing about Muse in any of these fucking titles. How ridiculous is Google? Yes, I know. You got that shit. You assholes. Oh, that's Lou Taylor Pucci? Can you guys recognize him? That's who they literally cast, or the news of who they cast at the last minute, right before they fucking wrapped. So evidently he was hiding somewhere. I don't know who the hell this guy is, or what he might play. But, yeah. But where is my Muse stuff? Daredevil has Ghost Rider form. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah, Bernthal. I mean, fuck yeah, I'm totally hyped for Bernthal Punisher, but that's not what I fucking Googled, Google. Let's try it this way. Yes, the massive entertaining that I'm doing right now is awesome. Has everyone left yet? Is anyone still here? What's up, Alan? Trash batch. Okay, I'm done. Fucking Justin. How you been, Alan? Ain't seen you in a minute. What is the deal with that? All right, well, you know what? I give up. But if I recall correctly, someone named Muse was supposed to be in this motherfucker at some point, too. So he fought the algorithm, and the algorithm won. The algorithm frequently wins, dude. That's just the way it is. The algorithm frequently fucking wins. What's up, Sabersmith? How you doing? Yeah, the algorithm be kicking my ass. But yeah, so Bordigan is finished filming. Obviously, the Punisher is going to be punishing because he's coated in fucking blood, which is good news. Again, that one Muse villain is... We haven't heard it, honestly, since those couple photos came out a while back that I can't fucking find. Haven't heard really shit about him, but he's a dark motherfucking villain. Like this is the guy who creates art pieces with his victims' viscera, as they say. Basically, he slashes you open and creates art with like your blood and guts and innards and various other whatever else he decides to use from the inside of you. So you got him running around the city. You got that we've seen pictures of for the show. We've got Bullseye running around the city that we've pictures of for the show. Obviously, we know Kingpin's going to be in it, and he's probably going to be mayor. You know, we got the original crew back, Matt, Foggy, and Karen. They're introducing that one cop character, so we're going to have anti-task force vigilantes pretending to be Punisher, and you know Bernthal going to kill some of them motherfuckers. Some of them are going to die. So, yeah, it's looking it's looking very Netflixy, and for that, I am profoundly happy. But what do you guys think about these new set photos? The fact that it's done, the fact that filming's wrapped, which means we're probably looking at what 6, 7, 8 months of post and shit. So we'll probably get it hopefully next spring, maybe. But yeah, what do you guys think? Are you hyped for Daredevil still? Have you been hyped? Are you hyped now? Does this help the hype? Will this carry you through? Have I talked about Tales because my mind is still blown? Lucasfilm doing the shadow drop. No, I have not talked about Tales yet. I'm getting to Star Wars after I do the DC and Marvel stuff, basically because I only have one thing DC and Marvel to talk about, which was the Superman and then the Daredevil. And then it's Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars for the rest of the motherfucking stream. And yes, Justin, some of it's going to be Bad Batch. So there. Yeah, people are hyped about Tales because what I do. The last, like my Bad Batch trailer preview did I, but I'm already over 100 views for this fucking Tales of the Jedi trailer preview. So people are hyped about Tales of the Jedi, bro. Daniel Fisher said, my hype started increasing when they were shooting literally across the street from me. Okay, so obviously you live in New York. First of all, how do you afford that shit? And can I have your job and just bring how much you make to Michigan cost of living, and I'll be a happy fucking camper at that point. Shit. Cost of living is nowhere near what it is in New York over in Cheer. But so that's dope. And where's all the cool spoiler pics that you have, and why are they not in my Discord right now, Daniel? What happened there, Daniel? Weren't thinking ahead, were you, Daniel? No, I'm just kidding. That is fucking sick, though. I mean, I probably would have been calling in and just been like, picture. Until, like, you know, they put up one of those things and yelled at me and probably called the cops on me or whatever. You said you were done, Justin. Overrated batch. Oh, I'm sure we're still going to get Tales of the Sith, Brooke. But we're not there yet, Justin, so what do you think of the Daredevils? We're talking about Daredevil right now. Daniel says, dual income with me and my wife, it's everything. Rent's probably also more than 50% of the take home. Jesus fuck, dude. Get out of the city. God damn. That's crazy. That's 50% of both y'all's income. Like the total take home between the two of you. And over half of that is just your fucking rent. That's crazy, bro. That is knuckin' futz. Damn. Excuse me. also. Damn. Oh, wait, I lie. We still have X-Men 97 to talk about. That episode was cool. Since no one seems to want to talk about Daredevil anymore because no one's fucking participating. FYI, I just posted the photo in Discord. Mine? Mine? I was just fucking with the Daniel. That's cool, though. Come on. When I click, you click, bitch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. I think in one of the photos of Muse that was out there, he was actually looking at this artwork. Yeah, I think you might have now that I've seen it, I think you did. Yeah. But yeah, if I recall correctly, one of those shots that had Muse in it had him standing there looking at this. So yeah, that's pretty tight. Brooke says, I'm really excited to see more Wilson Fisk and Daredevil Born Again. Probably my favorite part about the Daredevil show. Yeah, D'Onofrio fucking killed it in the OG Netflix show. That's I mean, a lot of things are subjective when it comes to TV shows and movies and shit, but some things aren't. And Vincent D'Onofrio's portrayal of Kingpin is the level of his awesomeness is undebatable, undeniable, and just a flat-out objective truth. Vincent D'Onofrio is awesome at fucking Kingpin. End of story. Period. Fuck you if you disagree. You're wrong! You're just wrong. That's all I have to say about that. Still amazed that they threw a panel up and blended it into the wall. It was literally up and gone in less than 24 hours. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's the amount of shit that people that has to be like able to be put together and removed quickly and efficiently when you're filming stuff is ridiculous. Like, if you just sit back and think about like all the little things that go into that, and like how much goes into it, into putting it all together, and then how much goes into getting rid of it all when you're done with it, is crazy. And you have to have like massive tricks and shortcuts and little workarounds and all that kind of stuff if you're gonna try and do something like that. So yeah, it's amazing what they can do and how quickly they can do it, for sure. But I mean, it's also kind of expected. But yeah, it's redonk what they can do with some stuff. And that's still just with practical stuff. That's eliminating all the fancy schmancy shiz you can do with fucking CG and AI and all that crap now. I mean, just what they can do with speed and efficiency, on a physical level is insane. It's insane, I tell you. So I know Rob mentioned it earlier. He liked the split episode of X-Men 97 because it reminded him of comics, and that is definitely true. That is definitely a fact. What do y'all think of that, though? And what do you think of each individual storyline? You had the Motendo, so we got the return of the Mojo-verse, and at least for a minute, a svelte Mojo. and then he got pissed off and poofed back out like a scared fish or a scared cat. But so that was a fun little tale. And then of course the serious one was the Forge and Storm part of the episode. So without going into a full breakdown, what do you guys think? What'd you think of the concept? What'd you think? First, the overall concept of a split episode, which instead of doing an individual episode dedicated to each, they're doing a two-parter of 2 half episodes approximately. So we'll get the other half of each episode next week. And really, before we get on, I'm hoping it's kind of weird because it seemed like out of those two, the Motendo one with Jubilee and Sunfire. Is it Sunfire? It's Sunfire, right? That one actually seemed, like closed. Like that seemed pretty self-contained. So I don't know what more they're going to do with that one. It's almost like they're going to have to literally start over with like a second 15-minute episode for that, at least to me. Now the Forge and Storm one, that was a cliffhanger. That was a cliffhanger, but yeah, like, so I'm not sure why there would be a second part to the Motendo one. Sunspot, thank you. Sunfire's the guy from Japan. That's right. So that part was a little weird to me. I don't know what they're going to do to continue that. But yeah, definitely cliffhanger with the Storm and Forge one for sure. Brooks says, I like this new X-Men episode. Mojo is always a funny villain, but I like the previous episode a bit more. Yeah, I would have to say, while it was still a really good episode, this is definitely the weakest of all the ones they've given us so far. But that's, basically all that means is this is a little less awesome. And, calling it the weakest episode it does not necessarily mean that it's a weak episode. It just means compared to the awesomeness of the other three, this one's a bit less awesome. Rob says, I'm hoping they're running a play on the Siege Perilous storyline with Forge. I don't know that one. But if that's part of the one where he actually helps Storm get her powers back, then yes, that would be cool. Brooks says, no issue with split episode, but I like one episode dedicated to one primary storyline for the most part. Yeah. Storm in the Forge arc was cool, though. Yes, Sunspot. Danny says, I'm with you there. Rob says, the series needs a bridge episode to make B and C line stories to carry the season works to elevate Jubilee. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's what this is then? They only have 8 episodes this season, though. So I don't really know what they're fucking around so much with that. But I'm trusting them because everything they've given us so far has been fucking awesome. So I'm perfectly willing to wait and see how this pans out. For shizzler. Most assuredly, I am. Yeah, I liked them. The Mojo storyline was fun. I actually liked that the glitch in the program was like an older version of Jubilee who had taken her sparkle powers to like an insane level, turning them into fucking saw blades and shit. That was pretty cool. Rob says, Siege Perilous, Storm gets powers, Wolverine gets crucified by Reavers. Ouch. And they get a soft reset. Okay. Well, I mean, in a way, that would, like, a softish reset at the end of this season would almost make a kind of sense if they're doing that. They might only be adapting the getting Storm's powers back part, but you never know. We'll see. If Wolverine ends up being nailed to some fucking gets nailed to a couple pieces of wood, then obviously they're really delving into that shit. The hell was that? That was definitely not something I want the kitties getting after. Also, like the parallel of two X-Men learning to accept and embrace their powers. Yes. Although, I really hope... I mean, I know it's part of his character, but I hope they tone down the bouginess of Sunspot at some point. You know, a little more reality. A little more wisdom on his part would be cool. Of course, that's just somewhat of, you know, a little bit of that comes from me and my own personal class prejudices, but, you know, I just kind of want to bitch slap bougie motherfuckers like that a little bit. Just a little. You know, drag them around a little, give them a little reality check, and call it a day. That's all I want to do. But yeah, so I hope they tone that down a little bit and give them a little more groundedness, a little more wisdom, but I don't know. I like the little teen romance thing too. It's cute. But Uncanny X-Men 251 made me a Marvel fan for life. Okay. Did they do that in just the one book? Or was it like a 2 or 3 or 4 issue run? Oh, he's back. Say hi to Malice, everybody, or at least his ass. Hi, buddy. What you doing? He's coming back down. Malice is turning into a camera whore. At least he's not a white guy. A la Rand. Oh, Danny Rand, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the concept of the character Iron Fist is cool, and a couple of the other iterations they've had of him that aren't Danny Rand are cool, I've heard. So, I mean, if they want to bring Iron Fist in the MCU, that'd be sweet. I wouldn't even mind if they brought the Iron Fist character in as Danny Rand, just not that schmuck they had him play that played him on Netflix. And if they bring him back, it needs to be literally for him to pass the torch, and I don't really care if he survives the process. Like, I really did not like the Netflix iteration of Danny Rand much. The show was alright. I mean, just, like, the overall, everything was a little bit weaker about that show compared to the rest of the Netflix shows, honestly. Like, really, if they were to take, if they were to continue with the karate instructor lady from the Netflix show as Iron Fist, I think they gave her Iron Fist powers by the end of that anyway, didn't they? Doesn't she end up kind of with her own character name? I can't remember. But if they just wanted to continue with her, that'd be cool. I'd be down with that. She was badass enough on her own anyway. She's not looking up. What are you even looking at, dude? I don't know what he's staring at. Look at that handsome boy, though. Look at him. Handsome kitty. Handsome cutie. The actor who portrayed Ward was great. Oh, the guy that was running the company when he came back from wherever the fuck he Kung Lao. Kung Lao? It's not Tao Lao. That's where what's his fuzz? Shang-Chi's mom is from. Is it Kung Lao? Kao Lao? I don't know. But yeah, when he came back from wherever, that guy, yeah, he was a very good asshole. He was good. I mean, there were people that did a good job in that show. You know, so, but yeah, just the show overall was not awesome. It was aight. Yeah. Rob says it was a story arc that went on for 20-plus issues. Oh. It bridged the convoluted period of X-Men to the reboot of all the most popular characters. Okay. So they did it without changing Wolverine. Well, that's good. Because you don't fuck with Wolverine. What was I thinking of? I was going to ask a question about that. When you say the convoluted period of X-Men, are you talking about what happened after Claremont left? Was that the period of time you're referring to? Just out of curiosity. Because if I recall correctly, after Claremont left, it got a little whack. And X-Men 251 was where they introduced Jubilee. Okay. Didn't they introduce? Did they introduce her after the cartoon? Was she created for the cartoon, or did that comic come out before the cartoon? Yes, the post-Claremont period. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of funny, though. It's like the comic predates the show. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Kind of funny how they stuck her in with the new team, the newer team for the show, but then adapted a whole lot of Claremont. Of course, I mean, what else would you adapt at that point in time, though, other than Claremont? If you're going to do an X-Men animated show beginning in 1992, you're going to be adapting fucking Claremont. That is faux show. That is faux show. Okay, folks. It's bladder time and whatnot. So, I'm going to dip out for just a couple of minutes. And when we get back, it'll be Star Wars talk for the rest of the fucking stream, because I've covered everything else that I want to cover. Aight. So, bear with me for just a couple. I'll be right back. Please don't fucking leave. And if you have not yet hit like, please do so. And while you're at it, anyone who's lurking and not participating in the chat, first of all, thank you for being here. Hit the like. And if you have not yet done so, hit the subscribe and the bell so you know when I'm doing this or putting out a video, because we're all having fun here. And if you want to have more fun, you need to hang out with this channel more. All right. Be back in a bit. Don't leave. Yeah, I fucking forgot to hit the mute. So, let me begin again. T. Davidson, welcome in. Glad to see you. Yeah, I fixed it. Fuck off. I am happy you are here, along with everybody else. And like I thought I was saying, not anymore. My mic is on now. Or can you still not hear me? Am I good now? Because it shows I'm not muted. It shows I'm doing stuff. All right, good. Cool. All right, so, yes. Welcome in, T. Davidson. Thank you for coming. Whilst I was gone, did everyone hit all the buttons? By that, I mean the like, the subscribe, and the bell. Hit them buttons. Hit 'em. Hit 'em! I mean, if we can get this, I would love to, by the end of this calendar year, somehow get this puppy up to 500 subs. And then I'll work on watch hours after that. But I would love to have 500 subs. And 3,000 watch hours. So I can get the base monetization. Because ain't that fun, Jay? Justin's monetized. We can send him super chats now while he's gaming. How cool is that? Did you get your memberships going yet, Jay, by the way? Oh, Kendall had to do dad stuff yesterday. Okay. What was I trying to figure out? Yeah. All right. So, just to get it out of the way for my guy Justin, we'll talk about the Bad Batch first and be done with it. Because I love you, guy. It's all good. Try this one more time too, just for shits and giggles. Ooh. But yeah, I would love to reach the level of where I can get like a little baby check from YouTube every month. You gonna grab that? You're not grabbing it. You fucking suck. Glad to catch the stream. Yeah, pulled up just as you were saying. Don't fucking go anywhere. Nice. Awesome. Well, thank you for listening. Or thank you for not going anywhere. Appreciate that shit. Background music a little loud. Goddamn. Nope. Yeah. I don't want it to be new mic time already. But it might be new mic time already. How's that? Whoops. Not that far. How's that? That better? That better? And also thank you, Mur. But is that better? Itchy nose. Oh, shit. Oh, wrong one. Weird. Anyway. My mic is cranked all the way up in the software. My mic is literally jacked all the way up in the software, all the way up on my little board here, and all the way up on the mic itself. I've turned up all the volumes. And I tried getting in the studio, since you're right there typing, Mr. Justified, sir. and it's still not. I don't know how it grabbed the one time, but it is not grabbing the stream in the studio again on the back end. So I got to figure out how to fucking do that right at a later date, not right now. But yeah, I've got all my volumes is maxed out, so I'm I might be in the boat you were in a month or so ago, however long it's been since you got your new mic. It may be happening. It may be happening. And this is not a good time for it to fucking be happening. Oh well. Anywho. So, Bad Batch. Get this out of the way first. 2 episodes this week. I had one episode called Identity Crisis, or Crisis of Identity, or some shit like that. It was very centered around Omega's sister, Emery, right? Emery is her name. And really, the significance of that episode, for me at least, other than being a interesting look, yes, and moving on. That is correct. Other than the Emery possibly getting some sense of ethics in this episode, the only really informative part, at least for me, was the fact that, of course, the evil ass Empire is using children as specimens in that vault, which is it's the first time we've been in that particular vault since it's been referred to. We've seen the outside of it, but of course, naturally, it's kids that the Empire's fucking with. So. Really, it's doing that now? How's that? Is that better? Am I not? Was I not sufficiently edging my microphone? Yeah, I just went there. Welcome to my channel. First episode felt creepy and Cad Bane. It was unsettling, yeah. I mean, that's Cad Bane, though. I mean, while he is a very cool character, let us never forget the man is the walking definition of amoral. That's better? Okay. Wait, the sound or my fake mic edging? Oops. But so yeah, outside of some a bit of character growth for Emery, the only really significant part for me was finding out that it's kids they're fucking around with in that vault. Oh, and of course the fact that despite the fact that Project Necromancer, it's me, dude. Of course, yeah, you were told yes. I don't even know why I asked. Did I make you Randy? Anyway, yeah, I almost forgot that little scene between Hemlock and Tarkin was kind of cool because, regardless of the fact that Hemlock is, the Emperor told Hemlock, do what you want. Let us not forget that Tarkin is super powerful in the Empire. Like, he's been a Moff almost, since the switchover. So, I mean, when it comes to what the Emperor wants, like, for his future in Project Necromancer, those two are kind of on an equal level. But overall, Tarkin is still the fucking man. And if he's very much in a position to make Hemlock's life, at a minimum, extraordinarily difficult, and at a maximum, just fucking gone. So that was fun seeing Hemlock going from having, the ear of the Emperor at the beginning of the season and basically carte blanche to do what he wants to having Tarkin climbing up his ass. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, outside of a little bit of internal Empire politicking in that scene and the fact that it's kids the Empire is experimenting on in the vault, the significance of that episode is pretty much lacking outside of those two things, in my opinion. I mean, obviously, Well, we'll get to that. But yeah, so far as that episode goes, that was about it for me. Brooke says, love seeing Cad Bane in episode 10 of The Bad Batch. Love seeing the brief exchange between him and Emery. Yeah, does a good job foreshadowing that she will attempt to rebel. Yeah, I think, yeah, her getting ethics is going to definitely come into play at the end, for sure, in some fashion or another. I have zero doubt of that. But what do you, outside of Justin, whose feelings he's already made us aware of repeatedly, what y'all think of that episode of The Bad Batch? Did you get anything more out of it than what I did? Let me know, chat. Let me know. Also, full disclosure, I ate 30 milligrams of gummies while I was off screen, so in about 40 minutes, this stream is going to get interesting. What y'all think? Anybody at all? Chris says, I predict Emery will probably die helping Omega escape. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely possible. I think a lot of people are going to end up dead before this fucking show's over. Brooke says, I'm still curious to know the identity behind the mysterious assassin clone. Yes, many people are. Theories abound. Rob says, I like the episode. If this wasn't confirmed to be the finale season, I'd want to care more about those characters. Yes, that's true. They're kind of they're kind of last minute giving us some character development, aren't they? Yeah, says, yes, I can't wait to see that reveal for real. Yeah. I mean, the top 3 contenders are still Cody, is it 3 or 2? Is it just Cody and Tech? Yeah. Could be Cody, could be Tech. So yeah, that Assassin's Clone's probably been the most interesting, intriguing part of the show. I think it might be either Tech or another clone of Crosshair. Oh yeah, that's right. People are bandying that theory about now too. Like they cloned Crosshair. Since he wouldn't himself join them, they cloned him and made him really obedient. That's also possible. Because that motherfucking clone can shoot. Buckets will be kicked, alas, yes. Yeah, Crosshair is definitely still having Austin Powers mojo troubles at this point in time. That is correct, Brooke. That is definitely correct. Any more thoughts on episode 10? All right. Move on to episode 11, whose title I can't remember, and really it doesn't fucking matter anyway that much. So, in this here episode, we had the assassin clone got himself a lead on Fee. And then found her, broke into her computer, stole the location of Pabu. Funny, change one continent and you go from an Anzellan to a whole planet. Babu. Anyway, home of Fat Mace. And, tracks them there, calls in the Empire, of course. Hey, what's her fuzz? Asajj did warn him last episode. If I can find you, the Empire can. Griff called that, yep. So, of course, Scorch comes in. And I don't know if y'all... How many of you are familiar with, like, the original Republic Commandos game or the Republic Commando Now Legends novels. Because at least in those aspects, just still haven't seen it. Are you even going to watch any more of The Bad Batch? Maybe the finale? Just to see who dies? So, the Empire comes flying in, and Bad Batch end up getting separated. Well, first the Marauder gets blown up, and Rika almost gets blown up with him. The old Republic Commando game was very good from what I hear. People say definitely a one-on-one play. Yeah, I've heard nothing good but that. Well, anyway, Scorch was a member of Delta Squad in the books, and I'm pretty sure the game, which was the lead squad in the game and one of the two main squads in the books. So that character name has been around a while. Now, they're not giving him anywhere near the run in current Disney animation that he got in Legends or the game, but Justin don't care at all anymore. But the name, if you've been around the Star Wars universe for a while, the name should not be unfamiliar to you. And actually, if I think about it, in the Legends, he ended up not staying with the Empire. I'd have to go back and read the books again, though. But anyway, but the name Scorch has been around a while. You may or may not be familiar with it. But if you're not, that's a quick little TLDR on him. He's much more a Legends character than a Disney canon character. But anyway, so he's the clone commander of standard stormtroopers. Those were all regular peeps that were running around behind the clone commandos. So yeah, Wrecker almost gets blown up along with the Marauder by the CX-1 assassin clone. So they get him to safety in Pabu's house. Hunter tries to steal a Lardy, the troop transport, and that gets blown out from under him. So now it's basically down to just Crosshair and Omega. And Omega comes up with the plan of letting them capture her because they're like destroying all the ships of the people, and which is how they fish and, get their fucking food. Burning out houses and just, generally being, the complete assholey Empire type of behavior that we're used to, those people engaging in. Rob says, so it's the same feeling I have for DC now. Yeah. Brooke thought Wrecker was going to die along with Hunter. Yeah, I know. No more of the Bad Batch, I think, is going to die until the end of the season. But, yeah, they're not all making it out. There's no fucking way. No way. No way. Just so brace yourselves. If any of you are super attached to any of the remaining batch, I would start employing your Jedi techniques and learning to let go. Daniel Fisher says, Empire is like, you're not us or useful to us, so nah. Pretty much. Yeah, I would say that's Empire philosophy in a nutshell. If you're not of benefit, fuck you. That's kind of their thing. So, anyway, Omega comes up with the plan of turning herself in and then having Crosshair shoot a tracker onto the ship that takes her. So they attempt to implement that plan, and it starts actually looking like it's going to work. But, of course, right when Crosshair is in perfect range to shoot the tracker onto the ship, of course, stormtroopers interrupt. And he has to defend himself and readjust and defend himself and readjust. And then he finally gets his shot, takes it, and the tracker falls short of the ship. So, basically, at the end of this episode, we have Omega on her way back to Tantus. Pabu fucked beyond recognition, and the Bad Batch basically stuck there because their ship's blown up too. Now, in order for the finale to be the Battle of Tantus that, we all are basically sure, although it's not been leaked or anything, but, it only makes the most sense for that to be some kind of massive battle evocative of the Clone Rebellion. And so, like, obviously they wanted to get back to rescue their brothers and stuff, too, but I had a feeling that Omega was going to end up back there again, and I was wondering how, and so now we know. And now we get more added tension of how the fuck are we going to find this place. And that was episode 11. There's, 15 episodes? There's only 4 episodes left, I think, right? Isn't that the way it is? 15 episodes for the Bad Batch. 15 episodes for the Bad Batch. Oops. Learn how to type, sir. Here we go. 15 episodes. Okay. All right, but no more double episodes. It's just 4 more episodes in the next 4 weeks. Okay, so the last episode is on May the 1st. Yep. So, okay, yeah, we only got 4 episodes / 4 weeks left of Bad Batch. It's almost over, Justin. It's almost over, buddy. 15 episodes, yeah. Echo will have to be called back to pick them up to rendezvous with the other forces, I guess. Yeah, that's probably how they're going to have to do it. Assuming the Empire left them any communications equipment. Nah, they'll have something. We know Rex, Wolf, and Gregor make it. Yes, we do. Outside of that, we don't know about anybody for sure. So, like, literally, those 3 could be the only ones that are alive at the end of this season that aren't with the Empire. Yup. So yeah, that was the Bad Batch in a nutshell. What do y'all think? Wait a minute, what the fuck? That is not all the shit I've done today, you motherfucker. God damn it, Twitter. Okay, cool. All right, Brooke says, yeah, I have an ominous feeling about some of the members of the Bad Batch being killed off towards the end, and also curious if they will show how Wolf eventually rebels against the Empire. That would, yeah, I think we will probably see that. If it's going to be if they're actually going to be doing the Clone Rebellion like many people think, then yeah, they're going to have to show Wolf showing sides. Hemlock is a really cool villain in the show. Oh yeah, I'd love to hate that motherfucker. He's such a complete amoral asshole, but he's fine. Rob says, they all die, and Basher howls on a burning Tantus. End. I mean, yeah. Brooke says, I do like how Hemlock is very calm and composed when Tarkin is questioning him, not as heated as a conversation between Orson Krennic and Tarkin from Rogue One. That's true. Dan, yep. Rob says, I like Bad Batch, I like the characters, kind of meh on the pacing. Yes, I can definitely agree with that. Why is that so yellow? Anyway. So, but yeah, that was the Bad Batch this week. All right, that's just pissing me off now. I need one that's more white. Wow. Don't clip that. That's so way out of context. Jesus Christ. For the record, I'm talking about this light that is shining kind of yellowy on my face, as you can see here. I need it more like a, what do you call it, an LED shade, I guess would be the better way to put it. You need 15 hours to tell this story properly, and they're shoving it into 8. Yeah. Well, actually, it's a weird combination of that, and they're literally only going... They're like just doing like one story beat an episode, which is pseudo-annoying in and of itself. What are you pausing, Daniel? Do I need to pause? Are you pausing? Who's pausing? What's pausing? Why is there pausing happening? What's going on with the pausing? Oh, yeah, that. Like, click, pause, story beat, 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 pause. So, any further thoughts on the Bad Batch? If not, I'm going to go into this next little tidbit of the Star Wars news that I have. Are we done with the mid-talk? Yes, we're done with the mid-talk. Well, at least about Bad Batch. We'll see how your mind... That's all right. I'm done with the Bad Batch for now, too. We'll see how you feel about this one, though. So we got an interesting... Just this little tidbit of news. Y'all remember the movie, the Dawn of the Jedi movie that was announced to be directed by one Mr. James Mangold? Unfortunately, most recently of Indiana Jones 5, The Dial of Destiny fame, but he's done much better work previous to that, for sure. Y'all remember this movie? No, it's not Tales time. I'm saving the best for last, Daniel. I like to end on a high note. Literally and figuratively. Anyway. So, y'all remember this Dawn of the Jedi movie? Well, we got... What up, Prez? How you doing, bruh? Glad to see ya. Yeah. So, we actually got a little bit of news on that puppy this week. According to The Hollywood Reporter, one Beau Willimon will co-write James Mangold's Star Wars movie. Working title, not mentioned in this, is still Dawn of the Jedi. Yes, the Jedi. Follows the origins. So yeah, blah, blah, blah. So... Most recently, Beau Willimon wrote Andor's Prison Arc, which many people, those who appreciate Andor, don't start, Justin. Those who appreciate Andor, most of which are probably not here, highlighted that particular arc as one of the best in the series. But yes, for me, Beau Willimon's biggest credit is... He created and wrote House of Cards for the Netflix. And I don't know if y'all have watched that show, but that show is fucking amazing. Beau Willimon knows how to write some fucking stories. Griff says, I'm one, the prison arc was solid. They put the director that made the most non-Star Wars show possible. Stupid ass company. Well, you talking about Gilroy? Tony Gilroy? Tony Gilroy's the one that directed Andor and wrote it. Mangold. What else has Mangold done? You know, he's done cool shit. I know he's done cool shit. It's just do-do-do-do-do-do. No, James Mangold himself. Yeah, here we go. I know he's done cool stuff. Oh, yeah, he fucking directed Logan and wrote Logan. So, yeah, Mangold has done good stuff. Yes, thank you, Brooke. So, it's not like Mangold is incapable of doing quality work. It's just his most recent work is not that good. And since it was for Lucasfilm, probably got fucked with a little bit. But, so, I mean, it's not like Mangold is incapable of doing good work. So, I mean, obviously, Dial of Destiny's got me a little trepidatious, but Mangold directing... now, Mangold also wrote Dial of Destiny 2, so if Willimon is doing most of the writing, I think it'll be cool. I think Mangold directing Beau Willimon's writing, I think that could be a good combination. So, like, I'm much more hyped about Beau Willimon writing than Mangold directing. That is for sure. I can very easily and honestly say that. But, yeah, definitely most. There's still some psychotic, toxic, positive people. Like, Kathy's doing a great job. No, she's not, you fucking morons. But, yeah, so in terms of writing talent, this is a fucking good get. Like a really fucking good get. Now we'll just have to see what he puts in the story. I have no doubt that whatever the story is in the movie itself will be good as so far as stories go. Like in terms of how well it's created. I will admit to being a bit trepidatious about like the contents of the story. But I'm still at this point more optimistic about that movie than not. Especially since they just hired him to write, so this movie probably isn't even going to... I doubt this movie will even start being filmed before third or fourth quarter next year. You know, second half of 2025. So, hopefully, that means, since that is after August of this year, which happens to be when KK's contract is up and will hopefully just not be renewed. That way, you know, she won't be suffered the indignity of being fired. But hopefully her shit won't be renewed. And if that is the case, then that will hopefully mean a lot more Dave being in Beau Willimon's face, making sure that story is dope. Daniel Fish says, I feel like that statistically speaking, there's got to be talented people who do in fact love, understand the Star Wars universe. Oh, there's a shit ton of them. It's just Kathy's stupid ass won't hire them. That's all. It's not a lack of supply. It's a lack of appropriate hunting for them. Yeah. So, yeah. In terms of talent, very good combination, Willimon Mangold. In terms of what kind of Star Wars story we're going to get, we'll see. We shall see. But again, the timing could work out to where the biggest problem with Star Wars stories in the last, 12 years since it's been bought could be gone. And yes, my promise to twerk when that happens to that dude's song that he made when Josh was still on Nerd Theory is going to happen. Brooke Chen says, there's a clip of famous Japanese actor Hiroyuki Sanada saying he's a big fan of Star Wars recently and would still have a film centered around Revan portrayed by Keanu Reeves. He also said he wants in. Just he wants to play. He wants to be in Star Wars too, and I am all for that because that dude's a badass. I don't know that I've actually watched anything with him, but I know his reputation. He's a badass. Brooke, Dan says they can take my money if that happened. Fuck yeah! Oh, a Keanu Reeves Revan movie. Something hit the underside of my desk right then at that thought. But yeah, I would love Sonata being in there. In Star Wars, period. But yes. Anybody have any more thoughts on the addition of Beau Willimon as a screenwriter for the currently known Dawn of the Jedi movie? Any more thoughts on that before we get into the good? Before we get into the good. Before we get into the good. No more thoughts? Okay. We're ready for the good then. First thing we'll have to do that right there. Actually, we'll let that song finish. It's only 8 more seconds. So we'll do that right there. And then we'll do that right there. And now it's time for the goodness, everybody. Out of nowhere, yesterday, Lucasfilm / Star Wars did drop upon us a brand new trailer that not even any of the scoopers said was coming, which was fun. I don't know if they didn't care or what, but y'all remember Tales of the Jedi and how awesome that was? Well, out of nowhere yesterday, folks, we got a trailer for Tales of the Empire. And we're going to watch that bitch again right now all together. I did do a reaction video to this trailer, which for this channel is doing pretty fucking well. So thank everybody that watched that. If you're here or not, I don't care. I appreciate you. But we're going to watch it again all together. So.
Why do you seek Imperial favor?
Years ago, my people were all but destroyed. My anger gives me strength. It is that strength I offer the Empire.
Offer accepted.
I'm here to present you with an opportunity, Barris.
Just be glad you're not a Jedi anymore.
Your path is set, Morgan Elsbeth. I will fulfill my destiny.
Mercy only breeds defeat. But I will help you overcome this weakness. Attack!
You said the Empire would help to change things.
Everything comes at a cost. My world has been burning. Since I was a child, you cannot stop what has begun.
Now you must face one final test. To join us. It is time you meet your new master. Long live the Empire.
Oh, fuck yeah, baby. All right, there's a cat crying about something. I will be right back. Okay. All right. All right. What do we all? Oh, all right. Let's get caught up with the chat. Brooke says, I think Tales of the Empire will be another banger. Personally, maybe not as successful as Tales of the Jedi, but looks to be very good. Yeah, Rob says Tales will be a must-see. Justin says the only non-mid Star Wars content. This show is going to be great. Brooke says, finally we get to see what happens to Barriss Offee after the Clone Wars. Also, the Grievous appearance is cool as fuck in the trailer. Yes. Rob says, I like these are focused on fleshing out characters. Yes, that's what I like too. Brooks, I kind of expected Vader to appear at the end of the trailer, but was still happy about it nonetheless. Oh, yeah, well, I mean... I don't care if it's completely superfluous and non-necessary to the story being told. Put fucking Vader in it. I don't care. I'm always happy to see Vader. I mean, do you need any more evidence? Daniel Fist says sick. Brooke says a watch party of Tales of the Jedi would be dope. Yeah, or Tales of the Empire, I mean. Yeah, that would be a good idea. So, yeah, overall it looks sick. But you know what? I feel like getting into it, guys. Let's get into it. Let's do our own little, not sweaty, nerdy Star Wars fan breakdown, but our own little fun little breakdown. Yeah? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, right off here, does this not look like the planet we first met Ms. Elizabeth on in Season 2 of Mando and where we first met Ahsoka in live action? Also or was that was the second season, yeah. In Season 2 of Mando, titled, was it just titled The Jedi or Jedi or what have you? But yeah, to me this looks like the same planet.
Why do you seek Imperial favor?
Years ago, my people were all but destroyed.
Obviously, this is Dathomir. And we saw when Grievous attacked Dathomir in the Clone Wars, so... Yeah. But that's the... Yes, exactly, Griff. But what, Yeah, but that, the separate... English, yes. The droid army is the one that got her all super angry in the first place, for sure. And the attack and burning of Dathomir at that point.
My anger gives me strength.
will say, I don't know what's up with the flamethrower guys. Like, why were there actual people flamethrowing Dathomir after the Separatists attacked it? That I don't get that. You'd think that'd just be more droids of some sort. But, who knows, maybe they'll address that maybe.
It is that strength I offer the Empire.
Offer accepted.
I'm here to present you with an opportunity, Barris.
So, like, literally, we get this 3 days after Bad Batch ends, folks. Bad Batch final season is on Wednesday, May the 1st. Saturday, May the 4th. Be with us all. We get this. What story behind Grievous? Like, oh yeah, that was the invasion of Dathomir during Clone Wars, Brooke. Yep. And then now we get.
Just be glad you're not a Jedi anymore.
Your path is set, Morgan Elspeth. I will fulfill my destiny.
Mercy only breeds defeat.
That this is obviously the Inquisitorius base or whatever. I can't remember the actual full name of it, but the whatever-is Inquisitorius thing that they showed us in Kenobi. Thrawn looks very similar here to his original depiction from the comics. Yeah, well, this is a younger Thrawn. It's not an older Thrawn from like Rebels or an even older Thrawn than that in the live action from Ahsoka. This is a young Thrawn. This is a right after Order 66 Thrawn. So he's what, 25 years younger at this point ish, roundabout than he is about 20 years younger than he is. Well, yeah, like 15 or so years younger than when we see him in Rebels, and like 25 years younger than when we see him in live action. So yeah. Yeah, this is the Wasamahudius Inquisitorius Latinus sounding fucking base that they showed us in Kenobi. I'm pretty sure.
But I will.
And I'm so glad that the Grand Inquisitor looks like the fucking Grand Inquisitor again. Yet another thing they fucked up in Kenobi.
Help you overcome this weakness. Attack!
You said the Empire would help to change things.
This is definitely the planet that we saw in the Ahsoka episode in Mandalorian. Definitely.
Everything comes at a cost.
Same building, same gate, same walkway. Yeah.
My world has been burning since I was a child. You cannot stop what has begun.
Was that Barris or was that Fourth Sister? That's Fourth Sister. Okay. Can we identify that Jedi, I wonder? Oh, you grainy motherfucker. Ah. Is that Barris with a blue lightsaber fighting Fourth Sister? Or is that Barris there? Is that... Who the fuck is that? Ah! Damn it! If I can catch him in that space. keeps pixelating. I cannot. Corvus? It looks like a random Jedi. Okay. Yeah. Corvus. Okay. But that's Fourth Sister, so I wonder if this is Barris running in to help here.
What has begun?
Right there. So Barris, Fourth Sister, rando Jedi. Is that what we're all thinking here?
Now you must face one final test. To join us.
How much a pointy-headed guy are we going to see?
It is time you meet your new master.
All right, someone with more intimate lore knowledge than me, please identify these two. This guy's obviously wearing an This guy's obviously wearing an Empire symbol right here. Come on, mouse. Jesus fuck. This guy's obviously wearing an Empire symbol right here. And this, is it just me or does this not look like the fucking Marok? Does that not look like a Marok helmet from Ahsoka? You know, the fucking Night Sister fart character. Does that not look like that shit? Tell me that don't look like Marok. Marok and the... Oh, yeah. That's the one that Ahsoka killed, isn't it? Okay. So has Marok really been a fucking Night Sister fart for this long? Or is this an actual live Marok that gets killed at some point, whether on or off screen, and ends up being Night Sister farts? Well, actually, these were both Night Sister farts, weren't they? Because the one that Ahsoka killed deflated. I wonder if that's how Morgan helped the Empire. Did she know the spell for Night Sister farts? Actually, she had to have, because Marok was still around. Oh. This might be how they're intertwining the two stories with these two. And Night Sister farts. What do you guys think? Think this is going to be part of the crossover? Taller one is the one that went after Ahsoka. This guy, yeah. That's the one that we saw Ahsoka chop, fight barehanded, disarm, and then deflate with his own saber in the last episode of the Ahsoka Tales. The Ahsoka part of the Tales. So, yeah, maybe these two characters are what's going to connect Morgan's story to Barris's story, because maybe Morgan is the one that produced the Night Sister farts for these two. See what happens when we all work together. Isn't that great? All right, moving on. Okay, here's one thing that I do not want them to do. And I will lose my shit. Again, I swear to Christ, if somehow Barris figures out that Vader is Anakin, I will lose my goddamn mind.
Long live the Empire.
Yeah. Disney Plus, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, let me make that plain right now. You know how they blanked out that scene where she's just kind of glancing up at him as he walks by? I swear by all that's holy. And maybe even unholy. That I am going to go so toxic if Barris figures out that Vader is Anakin. I will absolutely lose my goddamn motherfucking mind. Because they already fucked that up in Kenobi with Reva. Like, holy shit. And I didn't even think about that till just now. But yeah, if they do that shit, oh. Rant video will happen. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Chillin' will get very unchill if they do that shit. You shut your mouth, Griff. You shut your fucking mouth with that. You shoosh. Do not put that shit into the universe. But yeah, I'll lose my goddamn mind. But yeah, outside of that, that I literally just thought of just now. Yeah, this looks sick as fuck, and I cannot wait to watch it. It's gonna be dope. Maybe Bears can get a saber to the gut and God damn it. God damn it. You know what? Fuck you people. Damn it. Both of you. Damn it. Oh, I hate you two so much right now. I love you guys, but I fucking hate you right now. Brick says, I think Palpatine will have a good chance of appearing too, since he's the one who came up with the idea of recruiting the Inquisitors. You know, that is a good point, Brooke. We could see us a little Palps too. Yes, Malice? Griff and Daniel both. Good God. I think you broke him. Maybe. Fucking maybe. Oh, Jesus. Oh, but for real, I'm scared for those bits. Yeah. I mean, that's the truly shitty part is the fact that we have to be nervous for that bullshit. That's what really fucking sucks. I think that was Palps in the trailer with the glow. Oh, and whoever was glowing and they blew the shit out from in front of them. Just, yeah, that could be. Well, see if I can find that part real quick. There was only an outline that they showed, right? That was farther back. It was back here somewhere, wasn't it? You know what?
You said the Empire would help to...
I don't need to fucking hear it. We're just looking for visuals at this point. Oh, no, it's definitely farther along than that. Oop. Where's my speeds? Bear with me. Oh, here, let me turn the fucking music back on now. There we go. That's much better. I'm trying to find it. Oh, that was really it? Damn it. Just okay. So you're talking about that, Griff? You think that's Palps? I don't know. I don't think the shape's quite right. I mean, it is someone in a hooded robe, but given the fact that it's droids getting blown up, and given that shape, what do you think of Mother Talzin? I think that might be Mother Talzin. Does that not look like her, that little conical point, and how her robe doesn't really have sleeves? It's just kind of draped over her shoulders. I think that could be Mother Talzin. Let me see here. Let me do a little doodad here. God damn it. No. Well, that's fan art. Forget that one. Hi, buddy. Yeah, it doesn't really have the shoulder shit though that does it, because it doesn't really have the spikies. But it's also missing the voluminous sleeves that a Palpatine would have on his robes, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, she'd have a green glow. That's true too. Oh, thank you. All right, Malice, your ass is now interfering. I know, sorry. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to see about that one. I don't know that Palps would have a white glow, though. Wouldn't his shit explode? Oh, actually, if he was using lightning. I don't know. I don't think the robe sleeves looked right for Palpatine either, though, you know? Of course, then again, now that I'm thinking about it, they didn't look right for Mother Talzin, because she's got the... Well, yeah, because her... Well, no, they're tight to her arms, and... no, she's got the things here. No, yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is. Well, we'll find out in about 6 weeks or so. What's today? 6? Sorry, we'll find out in about a month. 4 weeks. Probably from today, 4 or 5. It's interesting, that's for sure. Yeah, for sure. All right, well, that's all I got, folks. You guys got anything you want to talk about? Questions, concerns, thoughts on the trailer, or anything else we talked about, or just anything on your mind? Come up with something. I got to pee again. I'll be right back. So much better. Press this. I'm so tired and my kids are nuts. Danny says I need to finish season 7, episode 1 of My Hero Academia after this. Now, I just finished Invincible last night. Who here watches Invincible? Or has watched Invincible? I will say... I do agree with those who posit that season 2 is not as good as season 1. But again, that does not mean it was a bad season. It just means that season 1 of Invincible was so fucking amazing that season 2 had a lot of work to do to equal that, and they didn't quite manage it. Yeah, that finale was pretty nuts, though. You know, I've seen on the interwebs that Kirkman is like talking mad shit about how awesome season 3 is going to be. So I'm hoping he backs that up, gets that shit back up to season 1 levels. Daniel says agreed, enjoyed, but season 1 was mad tighter. Yes. Yep, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, they were, like, season 1 was fucking awesome, and season 2 was pretty good, but it just wasn't fucking awesome. That's all. That's all. But yeah, no, that show's dope. I need to find... I think I'd really need to dig into the world of adult animation like that, you know? Invincible style shows, because I really dug that shit. As long as the story's good too, but I dug that shit. I need to find some more. Griff says I would grab the compendiums recently, just have to sit down to read them. Nice. That's awesome, dude. So you have the entire comic run now? Or just is that comics done? Do you have like all the comics now, or just everything in print so far? Probably should check out Arcane. Okay. Yeah, I've heard Arcane is really fucking good. That's all of it? Okay, that's dope, dude. Yeah, I've heard people talk about Arcane quite a bit. I've heard it's really good. So, where'd that be streaming at? Yeah, I'm being lazy. If I could Google it myself, I literally have a whole other monitor and a keyboard right here, but I don't want to. Thing is on Netflix? Okay, cool. I shall check. I mean, there is a fight night, so I'm going to watch some fights after I'm done with this, but it is on Netflix? Alright, cool. I shall have to investigate that shite. Daniel, you enjoyed it? Okay, well. Alright then, evidently I'm missing out, so I should check that shiz out, eh? Twitappear. Cool. 3 Body Problems, good. I've heard it's good. Watching the 10-cent version, which is much longer, more in line with the book. Yeah. Well, isn't 10-cent fully Japanese produced? Or what have you? Foreign produced like the book? Isn't the Netflix adaptation like an American adaptation of the story? Is that the case? Isn't that what the case is? Chinese. Oh, damn. Fuck. Okay, it's Chinese. Alright, my bad. I did not mean to offend either Chinese nor Japanese people with my mistake, because I know y'all don't like each other very much, so my bad. For the most part. $0.10 version is more like slow burn, sort of like, okay, well, that doesn't encourage me at all. If you want me to watch something, never compare it to Andor. Let's just get that. Let's just make that a fact of life at this point. If you want to recommend something to me to watch, never compare it to Andor. That's just a big no-no. Like I said, Andor is a decent show, but like it's not it's not the kind of shit I want to watch all the time. So yeah. Don't lead with that, Brooke. Justin says Netflix is much more simplified. Personally, I'm liking the 10-cent version too. You want to read the book as well, and the lore is cool. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've heard the story itself is really fucking good, no matter which version you get. So, I mean, I find it intriguing, but yeah, don't. I don't want an Andor-paced show where I also have to read. That's just kind of not really what I want to do. All right, y'all. It would appear to be. Whoop, every time I hear Andor mentioned, I want to eat cereal. So there's that. I mean that. That's great for Post and Kellogg's and General Mills, but I mean that benefits Southwest Michigan. I mean, eat a shit ton of cereal. At least some of the big name brands that benefits Southwest Michigan over by Calamity Zoo and shit. So that's awesome. Harris isn't here, so I don't have to. No, like as a TV show, I don't bag on it for like for the quality of it as a show. I bag on it for attempting to be a Star Wars show and failing miserably. Ow, 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 fuck, ow, god damn it! Aging sucks. Aging sucks. I'm gonna have to get like. If I ever end up being to the point where I can do like a gotta go, your kid will be up in about 4 hours. Yeah, go get some rest, Daniel. Or David, get some rest. For sure. Oh, so it's just you. Oh, no, it's definitely not just you. There's many people that don't like any aspect of Andor. Whether they be actually technically good aspects of the show or not. They're just like, fuck that show. And that's cool. Brooke says, one of my friends owns all 3 books. First book's like 400 pages. Second's around 500. And third book around 720. I could knock all those out in a weekend undisturbed. I can read like a motherfucker when I want to read and I'm in the mood to read uninterrupted. I'll blow through some fucking books. Like yeah, I could easily read each one of those in a day, inside of a day. Bricks and screws, yeah, bricks and screws. I mean, God. Theory was a bit redonk for saying it, but how much that got blown out of proportion was even more ridiculous, so. That's kind of that one. Yeah, I definitely, yeah, if season 2's got more of a pace, I'll be able to enjoy it more, but I still probably am going to, like, if I sit back and look at it in terms of a Star Wars show, even if they, like, make it a much faster pace show, I'll still be like this. But, if I can concentrate just on it as a TV show, it'll probably be a lot better. More enjoyable. In general. Overall, as they say. Fair, I feel like lots of takes are blown way out of proportion. Yeah, they are. I mean, we live in a very hyperbolic society. Like, people are either way over understating stuff for effect or way understating stuff for effect. Either way is hyperbolic. So, excuse me. But that is the day and age we live in. Clickbait and hyperbole. Gonna be real, your boy might not even watch it. I mean, if you don't want to fucking watch it, no one says you gotta watch the motherfucker. I mean, I'm sure some shit's gonna come out that I'm gonna be like, nope. It's like a person could criticize one aspect of a show and people will portray that they are railroading the entire production. Yeah, that happens a lot. Let's see. Disney PR? Sound familiar, motherfuckers? Okay, don't get let's just hold up right there. We're at the end of the stream. We're all feeling good. We just enjoyed talking about Tales of the Jedi. Let's not get started on that shit. I want to, yeah, just we're done with that. Done with that. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. A, just to see if it actually is better, and B, I'll probably see if a video does anything about that show. But if I make a video and it don't do shit, that'll be the last one I make about Andor. I can tell you that right now. That is definitely a show I'm not gonna try and get anything out of more than once if it don't work the first time. I definitely will say that. All right, yo. It is time to be done with this shiz for this evening. Thank you all for being here, whether you were active in the chat or lurking. If you did not, please hit the like and the subscribe and that notification bell. All that helps the channel out immensely. I'm trying to get up to 500. I'm trying to get partner program light. I'm trying to get to the level where like I can at least, maybe you guys will give me 99 cents a month. And maybe drop a super chat every once in a while. I'll take $10 from YouTube a month. I don't give a shit. It'd just be cool to have that option, So like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share out literally everything I ever do. Let's grow this motherfucking. I want a bigger basement. Let's build a bigger basement, people. Let's build a bigger basement. That's the new slogan for the channel. Building a bigger, better basement. And it has the joy of lots of alliteration. So it's catchy. And besides, anything like Build Back Better would piss off people I enjoy pissing off, because that's a Biden slogan. Anyway, with that quick troll out of the way, I'm very appreciative of everybody, whether you are here now or checking out the replay. Please hit all the buttons. And thanks for being here. Much love to all of you. I had good times. I hope you had good times. We will see you all in the next one. Peace. Love. Be good to each other. And later. Griff says, appreciate the stream even though Justin was hating the whole time. Looking forward to having that option. Yeah, me too, Daniel. Speaking of goals and stuff, obviously my overall goal, like I said, is to get the 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours required for the minimum level of monetization on this platform. However, we are currently... The fuck? Well, according to YouTube Studio, we are now at 178 subs. So thank you, everybody, for helping me to get there. And which means I'm but 22 away from 200. And at 200, there will be another celebration. Just like there was at 100. And just like there was at 100, there will be another giveaway of some sort. Ah, dude, we're just fucking with you. And you know it, but we're just fucking with you, bro. So, yeah. Only 22 subs away from a big old celebration stream and a giveaway. So, keep that in the back of your minds while you're out there and you're going about your daily business and chilling happens to cross your mind. Another century's worth of subs equals another giveaway. Not a massive giveaway because I don't have anything like Josh money. But, you know, I will be doing what I can. So, you know, just keep that in the back of your head. I do show my appreciation. I will be showing my the more I can do to show my appreciation to you guys, the more I will do. I'll just put it that way. So, I will once again thank you all for being here, and as usual, unsuccessfully express exactly how grateful I am to you guys for you know, wanting to being a part of this community. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you all enjoy your time here, because I definitely enjoy my time with you guys. 100%. So we will see you all in the next one. Much love to you all. I would say I'll see most of you in Josh's stream on Monday, but he ain't coming back till Wednesday. So hopefully, if things are going well with Kendall, I'll see y'all in the Underground Monday night. Hopefully. So, much love, people. Be good to each other. Just try and maintain. And we'll see you next time. Peace!
Mm-hmm.